Hello everyone, it's Retroaction. Welcome back to another Transformers review. Right, well this time we're going back to the very beginning of the entire franchise toy line, and we have probably the most iconic Transformer, Optimus Prime. There he is. Right, so this is the Encore reissue from 2007, as you can see from up there. Yeah, pretty good artwork on in there. I've got the Takatomi logo. And a nice grid packaging. And Optimus Prime in truck mode. There's the side flap there. We've got the nice box battle on the back. The nice battle scene on the back there. At the bottom we've got the old start, change, finish section they used to do a long time ago. Yeah, the box is a bit battered. I don't exactly know what's going on here. There's a rip there and a bit there. Not the greatest condition, unfortunately. He's got the designation number 1, and I don't exactly know what's going on there. Are they showing the missiles firing? Not entirely sure. Oh, another mode actually from the old Diaclone series, and just loads of rubbish there on the back. So there's the box, pretty cool. Right, so I might as well open up the box. 5 robot points on the flap there. It is much like the original G1 box, except from the fact it's missing the flap. It's missing the flap, and yeah, could have done with some English writing, as these were released over it, I think. No, the Encore weren't, actually. Now, I did have the commemorative series version before this guy, but as that one had the short stacks, I wanted one with the long stacks, so there we go. So there we go, just opened up the box, like that. It's a pretty good box. Like the artwork and everything, pretty good. Nice G1 box art there. Nice to see that return. Right, and now getting onto the figure, so we're going to take this bit off. It's pretty good. I like the insert, not bad. This gun doesn't really want to stay, but as you can see, we've got him in truck mode there. Pretty cool. That's how he comes packaged. Now, we've got a few key components. We've got his gun. Now, this is a later version of his gun, so he can hold it straight, because the original version he couldn't. We've got some of the missiles for Roller, the battle platform even, still on the sprue. We'll get to Roller in a minute. And at the very bottom here, probably the most vital part of any Optimus Prime, besides the gun, his fists. That's right, an Optimus Prime with detachable fists. Who would have known? Anyway, right, so, and at the bottom here we have the instructions, which are interesting. Oh, and we got his file card there. So I'll just bring that into shot. There you go, Optimus Prime, or Convoy, as he's known in Japan. Yeah, an interesting one, that one. No English on it, unfortunately. But so we got these fold-out instructions. Nothing like the original 1984 ones. And just plain on the back. Yeah, a bit rubbish, but still nice to have, I suppose. And you've got the sticker sheet. And you've got the sticker sheet with the Fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformers logo there, as is on all the packaging, rather than the Hasbro logo. Rather than the Transformers logo, got the Fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformers logo instead. Yeah, so there's stickers there. I don't know what the quality of these are. But you see it says 1985-2007 on there. And you're just left with that insert. So we'll put that off to the side, and we'll get the figure out. So there's the trailer, and here is the cab. There's Optimus Prime. Put all that aside. Also, a bit interesting, mine does have the rub sign. No, it's come off. Bit of a shame, I don't exactly know how that happened. I'm going to put all this back very quickly. And we're actually going to take a better look at his file card there. Whatever you call it, collector's card. And you can see he's got 10, he's got 10s, 8s. 10s and 8s all around. Pretty good, pretty high stats. Sounds about right for Optimus Prime. And I'll leave all that there. Right, so here we have the Transformers Optimus Prime. Or G1 Optimus Prime. And there he is, and that is the classic configuration there with the tractor trailer and everything. And the front flat nose cab, pretty cool. That's where the rub song would have gone, so technically he's pre-rubbed now. There we go. This table's a bit off, a bit shit, but there we go. Yeah, the table's not the greatest. I will warn you there. There's a stupid tag showing, but there we go. Right, anyway, so as you can see, he rolls quite well. We've got the rubber tyres, the nice Autobot stripe there, pretty cool. There's an attachment port there, and that will clip onto there. Now, funny thing is, this is dated 1992, as you can see on the back there. Wrong way round. You can just make it out that this says 1992. Now that is because the original Optimus Prime is rendered unusable, so this is a Generation 2 Optimus Prime painted up in G1 colours. It's pretty cool. As you can see, it turns everything, and that goes for all the reissues, at least as I know of, or maybe they have even a more recent mould now that they use. But as you can see, it rotates on there like that, pretty cool. Obviously that works and everything. You can get to the door at the back there, and there's roller. There he is there, pretty cool. Silver roller, not the blue one, just more common, but not for this reissue. They all had the silver. And there he is there, so it looks pretty good in trailer mode with the trailer, pretty cool. But now to attach it, we have Optimus Prime. And there's the classic G1 Optimus Prime cab right there. The rubber tyres. This would have had the Generation 2 logo here, knowing this is taken from that mould. Yeah, pretty good windows and everything. Now, mine seems to have some weird stickers, but it's pretty good Autobot web sign, Autobot symbol there, and the nice long stacks, because Japanese don't care about that sort of thing, about the safety laws. Pretty good. Right, so to transform it, we're going to lift those bits down, like that. There we go, fold that bit out, to form the feet. Come the back here, everyone knows this transformation. Bring these bits down, bring these bits around even, like that. There we go. Now you could open in there and get the fists out, but for these purposes I've not done that. And there we have it. And flip up the head. Now we're going to give him his fists. As you can see, these are the slightly... Ooh! The man where the fist went, Jesus. These are the slightly remoulded fists, so he can now hold his gun straight, because that was a problem with the first release of this figure. So just plug the fists in there, and you've got the nice chrome and everything, fantastic. They don't make them like that anymore, unfortunately. And we'll give him his gun, and that is G1 Optimus Prime in robot mode. And a fantastic figure. It looks absolutely stupendous in that mode. Absolutely fantastic. An excellent figure. Incredible. So there he is. Pretty good. Now in this mode, he can move his arms like that. His legs can sort of run along, and he's got a pivot at the ankle, at the knee there. At the knee, at the feet even. And you can do that with him. You can move this up 360 degrees. Yep. And extend his arm out like that. Punch someone in the face. Pretty cool. But the main thing is you can aim his gun finally, facing forward. With that corrected version of the fist there anyway. But he looks fantastic. The chrome, the red, blue colour scheme. Yeah, fantastic stuff. And bringing his head sculpt quickly. That is the classic Optimus Prime head. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant figure. Even after all the Optimus Primes that come since, he is still probably the most iconic. Well, anyway, right, to transform it. Now, there is a bit of a difference, actually, with the figure, in that the original one had a bit more of a lighter red. And maybe the same goes for the blue as well. So this version is a more cartoon accurate one, I don't know. It's a darker coloured one. Anyway, right, so now we're going to transform the trailer. See, rubber tyres on that, spins well as well. So I'm going to take those bits down like that, and then we're going to come to the back here and fold the whole thing down. And that is, and then the trailer opened, and we're going to set roller even in there. Lift this bit up, Get this down. Get this around. And there we have the battle platform. And we have Optimus Prime with his battle platform there, which is pretty cool. So you've got this little radar dish thing, which is pretty neat. Now, the components that it has in this mode are the firing missiles, and as you can see, there's the mould of them there. They're just generic, obligatory firing missiles. I don't know if they would work on Metroplex or not. I doubt it. But they just plug into those launchers there. We've got an opening cockpit, which was, of course, because it is a Diaclone release. Which was primarily featured in Diaclone release of the figure. And then something that they did revive for, oh, as you can see just there, for this reissue, that was slightly altered. Well, very altered. Incredibly altered, you know. As you see, you can launch roller there, like that. That was toned down for the Commemorative Series reissue. So what you can do is you can put roller in there like that. You've also got the gas pump as well. If I can just take that out quickly. There you go. And the hose. So that's everything it comes with, but what we can do is if we set these missiles in, we will fire them. I think they go in that way. Yep, they go in this way, like that. Like so, and as you can see, they fire off quite well. Pretty cool. But the last thing you can do is right here, there's a little mechanism, there's a little button, and press it, and roller launches off. Pretty cool. Right. Not very good against the wall though, but there we go. Right, and that is G1 Optimus Prime. A very, very cool figure. Right, so that's him with his battle platform there. And we can take this hose and put it back in. Take roller, put it back in there like that. Now I don't know if the stickers have been changed on this mode, but as you can see we've got like some sort of, got a lot of detail in there. If we just bring it in quickly. Lots of detail on the inside of the trailer there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty damn cool. I think Laser Optimus Prime had just about a better mode. But still, this is definitely a very cool one. Right. So that'll do. That does it for G1 Optimus Prime. In fact, very quickly. So you can see you've got this crane arm there, which extends as well, which is also pretty cool. But one last thing is that you can actually put Optimus Prime in here, like how he was in Diaclone. As you can see, that's that. Right. Anyway. So this has been Retroaction with with the Transformers G1 Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime, a fantastic figure. One of the most iconic, one of the first Transformers ever released. And to this day, still one of the best. Well, this has been Retroaction with the original Autobot leader, Optimus Prime. Well, as far as 1991 reissue goes anyway. Yeah. That version's quite worth a lot as well. I might try and see if I can get rid of this reissue and get an actual proper original, because it would be nice to get one with the correct colours. This one is quite a good one, so if you can find it, pick it up. It's definitely worth it, though I don't exactly know what's going on with the chrome stickers here that have already been applied. They're a bit rubbish. I don't know what's going on there. Silver roller's nice, pretty cool. Matches how it looked in the cartoon. Just plug them back in there like that. And yeah, it's a fantastic figure. With his little base mode there as well. Really good. Fantastic stuff. Got missiles, shield roller. This one's definitely a lot more successful than the Primitive Series release that had all those great mechanisms taken away. Or dialed down anyway. Released. Yeah, so this has been Retroaction with G1 Optimus Prime. Fantastic figure. Definitely pick it up if you can. Well, finally covered it at last. So there we have it. One of the greatest Transformers of all time. Right, it's a fantastic figure, definitely pick it up. And the next I should be reviewing more of the first and second series Transformers. The first ones, got some of the Seekers, the Coneheads, and I got Prowl and Jazz. So I'll definitely be reviewing all them before getting back onto the European exclusive stuff. Some more early G1 Transformers reviews coming soon. Well, anyway, it's been Retroaction with Optimus Prime. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye for now.